after a contractor takes her money and runs.
Fox 29 Investigates found out she's not the only one who's had trouble with this guy, and Jeff Cole is here. And Jeff, you took kind of a deep dive into the contractor's past.
Looked into his background and spoke to him as well. His name is Vincent Lasorsa, and Amy West says she made a massive mistake when she trusted him to build out her new Ambler tanning salon. We had lots of questions about Lasorsa, including why he's got a valid registration on the Attorney General's contractor website.
Vincent Lasorsa, Jason Balciano, count that for me.
A contractor and a cop during better times. When contractor Vince Lasorsa had shown up at the small business, Philly cop Jason Balciano was trying to build with his girlfriend to cover a $2,000 bounce check.
20. All right, I previously counted. It is $2,000. This will wipe out the check that was previously written by Vincent Lasorsa, Citywide Contracting.
But that's where the good times end. Now, Balciano and Amy West are livid at the Montgomery County contractor who they say ripped them off. Are you angry?
Very.
Disappointed?
Very.
Think you've been taken advantage of?
Yes, I have.
Vincent! Are you man? And what's Vince Lasorsa, owner of Citywide Contracting, have to say? Not much. Vincent, where's Amy West's money? Vincent! We'll try him again in a moment. But first...
This is a stand-up tanning bed, and then this is spray tanning.
It was early June 2014 when Amy West, relying on the strong recommendation of an area landlord, hired Lasorsa. She and Balciano say the job was simple. Build 5 small tanning booths and an office, paint, lay-in flooring, and electrical at her new Ambler tanning shop for $12 grand. Balciano, who's worked as a contractor, says Lasorsa claimed he'd knock it out in 2 to 3 weeks.
I knew it was basic, construction. It was build a couple rooms, flooring, electrical. I bought it.
So did West.
3 weeks.
And in what she now admits was a big mistake, she cut 2 checks for Lasorsa up front for a total of $11,500, relying only on his word that he'd do the job. So you trusted the guy?
I did, from day one.
He had your money, and you figured he was going to do the work.
I did.
Walking in.
They claim, as this cell phone video shows, the work started at a snail's pace and never sped up.
Walls still aren't up yet, though. Still gotta get the walls up.
Then, Lasorsa stopped showing up at all, leaving walls undone, electrical work exposed.
Did you fear at that point that he was likely to run on you?
Absolutely.
The couple says they fired Lasorsa in late September. They claim they had to come up with another $5 grand to pay another contractor to finish the job so they could open the business. Our investigation finds Lasorsa and Citywide Contracting have found trouble before. Trouble that was not hard to dig up. 1616 South 5th in Philly is part of a group of properties owned by Zakin Realty in the city. It, too, has a beef with Lasorsa, a beef worth 19 grand. According to this lawsuit, that's the amount he said he'd pay back for unfinished construction work on the buildings, but he never forked it over. And that's not his only problem. According to Pennsylvania court records, a few years ago, Lasorsa pled guilty to a series of bad check charges that have landed him on probation in Montgomery County until 2016. The deputy chief of the probation office tells Fox 29 Investigates Lasorsa, over the years, has spent about 5 months locked up for violations of probation and still owes his victims about 21 grand in restitution. And there's something else. Vincent Lasorsa holds a valid contractor registration form with the Office of the Attorney General as required. The application form asks about criminal offenses related to fraud, theft, and deception. Despite those bad check cases, Lasorsa answers no. Now, the Attorney General's office is auditing his registration. Vincent, we tried to get answers from Lasorsa, but he was walking, not talking. Hey, Vincent, where's Amy West's money? Hey, Vincent, where's Amy's money? How about Zakin Realty, 18 grand? Vincent, where's Amy West's money? Vincent. Just days after we pressed him, Lasorsa sued Amy West West and Cover Beach Tanning. In a hand-scrawled complaint, he claims West owes him $4,000 because the work went over budget. He also writes he would like to file for defamation because Amy, West, and Jason have gone to the media, Fox News, and told them I took their money and did not perform the work. He writes, this is not true. West and Balciano say they're looking forward to their day in court with Vince Lasorsa.
I actually can't wait to go see him in court.
You can't wait.
I can't wait.
And what will you tell the judge?
Exactly what he's done.
I just hope to prevent him from doing it to anybody else.
Now, the couple says Lasorsa owes them $9,500. Lasorsa, who called today finally, said they owe him money, and the local building inspector held that job up. He also said he plans to sit down and settle with Zakin Realty and claims he owes no restitution in any of those criminal cases. As for the questions about his criminal past on the Attorney General's registration form, he said he didn't think he had to disclose it. And by the way, the Attorney General, they largely just spot-check the accuracy of those forms. Ian.
Incredible, Jeff. Thank you. Well,